On the desk tonight, Tim Seymour, Karen Fireman, Guy Adami, and with us for the hour tonight, Katie Stockton, the founder of Fair Lead Strategies. Welcome, Katie.
Thank you.
And we start off with the Prime Day Palooza. The 48-hour sale event is currently underway. Prices may be down for shoppers, but shares are up for Amazon investors, and a rising tide lifting a bunch of retail boats today. Etsy, Nordstrom, Gap, Kohl's, Chewy, all seeing green on the street. This strength comes as we await a key read on inflation due out tomorrow morning. Consumer prices expected to grow at the slowest pace since March 2021. But will that be enough to keep shoppers spending? You know, what's interesting is that prices have gone higher for a lot of goods, and so we are seeing discounts, but off of a different kind of base, Guy.
No doubt about it. And your answer to your question is, as long as nothing breaks, and when I say breaks, it's typically the stock market, consumers will spend. And it's not to suggest everybody owns stocks, but the market goes up every day. People feel better about things. The economy must be good. I can go out there and spend regardless of whether or not I should be. We say it all the time. Never underestimate the U.S. consumers want to spend. Some of these retailers have done extraordinarily well. We talk about TJ Maxx. I think Karen brings it up. That stock's made an all-time high, I think, late last week, earlier this week. Continues to trade higher in earnings in August. Then the flip side of the coin is
Target.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Retailers that can't figure it out. So Target. So you can't just sort of paint with a broad brush here. Right. You actually have to pick the right companies.
But is Amazon the right kind of retailer for this day and age, Karen?
Well, we don't know what the real value of the retail business is, right? They spend so much money to build up that business, and it seems like anytime they want, they can take that spend down, and we can see real operating margins as opposed to the really thin ones here. But it's just so dominating. It's hard. I mean, I'm sure they're going to come out with massive numbers. I don't even know that it's so much what Amazon does. It's what does it take away from everybody else, you know? And so you talk about a Target. I think a Target is, unfortunately, not the beneficiary. And then with the consumer being a little bit strapped, you know, Walmart's food business is so much better for Walmart. So Target, which I do own, has been disappointing. I think that the sort of higher margin goods that they sell are not really what's working right now.
It's not just what they take, but also the pressure they put on the other retailers to come up with those sales, and the pressure on margins that in turn puts on their competitors.
Well, so what you're saying is that maybe it's really the competition between them all that's maybe the most important thing. And if you think about where we're going to be for this year's Prime Day, some of the numbers I'm reading is that the promotional kind of discount percentages are going to be pre-COVID level. In other words, they were holding the line in Q1, and obviously there was a huge inventory correction that had to go through. A lot of that's happened, and I think they're going to be aggressive, and I think some more aggressive than others. So it's fascinating. In fact, you know, Katie probably has a view just on the relative performance of what retail. I mean, retail, we're going to talk about industrials and FedEx, Next Block, but retail's outperformed them all.
Yeah, it's been outstanding, especially from Amazon, which had a very sort of distinct bullish reversal. And you talked about Target, too. Of course, that's a downtrend still. We still want to, as technicians, always go with the leaders, follow the momentum, and it's obviously behind Amazon, both in absolute and relative terms.
So when you say it is behind Amazon, that means there's not much left to this stock rise at this point?
No, meaning the momentum is behind it.
The momentum is behind.
Right, so it still has good momentum. This rebalance news seems to have impacted it and the other mega caps to some degree short term. But I have a feeling that should give us an opportunity to add exposure right around earnings.
Right. I mean, it's also got AI.
Yes.
You whispered that. Hushed tones.
Because we're talking about Prime, but I mean, obviously it's a beneficiary of a lot of other trends out there, including
they know what we're
the
doing.
Cloud services,
I mean, I'll tell you that.
From AI.
Especially you, Guy.
I don't do anything, though, so it's very easy for them. No, I mean, clear, but they've had it for seemingly forever. I mean, they were probably on the forefront of this. And Amazon's, we had Jim Osmond on the show a month and a half, 2 months ago, and he talked about stocks potentially could split up. And I think Tim's talked about this as well. I mean, the breakup of value of Amazon here is probably really interesting. I'm not saying it's happening tomorrow, but I think with this little stealth rally, more and more people say, you know, maybe there's a chance that they spin out AWS. Maybe the sum of the parts just becomes an interesting story. And oh, by the way, maybe they have those tailwinds that Katie just said technically.